Well, hello, Coffee Time friends. How y'all doing? It's a quick, easy supper tonight. I made up the rest of our cooked chicken that we'd cooked the weekend, and I just put vegetables. And when I say vegetables, I mean a can of veg oil and a can of diced tomatoes. And then I did a 90-second bag of rice, and I added it right in here. And this is what we're having: is chicken and veggies and rice. We was thought about using this chicken for dumplings or something of the kind, and we both decided we just don't want that. We just don't want the dumplings. We just don't want that heavy, do we, Mama?
No, not all that bread.
Let's
I
bless
like it, but I don't need it.
It ain't about the like, it's about the need tonight, isn't it? Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for this meal. We thank you for providing it for us, dear Lord. We just thank you that we're able to sit here together and partake it with our friends. And to be with each and every prayer request, be with those who are suffering loss, dear Lord. And just be with our country and be with our world that we're living in. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
So, I told you what to put in there. A can of veg oil, basically. And crushed tomatoes. And I added some of these roasted red bell peppers in there. And then, for the seasoning, I put this sweet chili sauce. And that was it. No salt, no pepper. No, I didn't shake, nothing, Mom.
Oh, you're doing extra well.
And this is kind of like rice and, a stir fry, kind of, but it's just a little extra. Let's try it. That tastes so good.
Yeah.
That's hearty feeling. It's delicious.
A ton of chicken in it.
Only thing it's missing is a tortilla and some white cheese poured over it, and you can make a wonderful filling of a burrito. The rice adds a lot to it.
Mm-hmm.
It had some peas in it.
It was
Vegetable.
red vegetable,
Garden vegetable rice. Mm-hmm. So what are you all eating? That's the next question. I love a one-dish wonder. I love a one-dish wonder. This truly was one dish. The rice came in its own bag, and I just poured it in here. If I hadn't had that, I'd had to have done a rice bowl.
I like it quick and easy rice.
We love this right here. Mama likes it. This is just something I picked up at the Walmart. It's sweet chili sauce. Panda Express.
It's a lot like the
It's a lot like
sweet and sauce.
the Harry and David's pepper jelly, red pepper jelly.
Yeah, and it's a lot like the sweet and sour sauce too.
Mm-hmm. It's awful good. And Mama likes it, so I get to use it on about anything. What do y'all think about that? Now, I could have made white rice and just poured this over it. Could have been another way of doing it. Ham and cheese po' boys on French bread. Preston, that sounds delicious. Greetings. Beef short ribs. Oh, that sounds good too, Scott. We got some good cooks on here. Hi, Mama and John. I'm here. Hey, Miss Nola. Good afternoon, John and Mama. Hey, Amy. Good evening. Hey, Brandy. Not eating, not hungry. Catherine, we do that sometimes. We're like, I'm just not hungry and don't. If you're hungry, then you can cook. And you can think of all kinds of goodies. And then you think, well, I'll just wash some dishes. But when you're not hungry, you're thinking, I ain't dirtying up dishes and cooking and carrying on, and I ain't even hungry.
Well, you don't eat good when you're not hungry, and it's just a waste, I think.
I'm having Arby's tonight. Susie, you're a smart person.
Mm-hmm.
Grab it and go. We've done that several times. Now, the chicken was already cooked. Mama had cooked it this weekend. So that was a time factor. But if you got you some chicken cooked up already in the refrigerator ready to go, I threw this together literally in 10 minutes. Whole dish. From start to city. I just got off work and we're already eating. The peppers are delicious in here.
Even I eat a big pepper and it tasted pretty good, and I don't eat them.
They're sweet. This brand I like. We're not sponsored. It's the Mazzetta brand. And I love these. They're roasted red bell peppers, so they're sweet. They got a little bit of the black floaters in there from where you see where they've roasted it, so they are the real thing. And they just add a good flavor to it. It's not overpowering in any way. The chili sauce, sweet chili sauce, I put about a half a cup in there. And that was it.
We'll have to eat on this some up.
Mama, it'll go quick. We eat it for lunch one day. Now, you could add some broth to this and make a beautiful soup.
I ate leftover fish for lunch today.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, I'm proud of you.
Ain't you proud?
You could take a flour tortilla, roll this up in it,
Yeah.
put you some white cheese over it, have a
Yes,
wonderful
we do.
chicken burrito. I'm having ideas for supper tomorrow night.
That would be good with the burrito.
Wouldn't it, with some white cheese? I got cheese in there.
Yeah. Because it's...
Hey, Mama. Boykins are starting early. I
Oh.
love it. Brandy Morton says, hey, Mama. How do cows stay up to date? Oh, that's funny, Brandy.
How do cows stay up to date?
You may not get this one. It's...
Horn udders.
Mm,
I'm trying to think of like computer-like stuff.
well, like, how would you stay up to date?
Huh?
What would you buy if you wanted to see what was going on in the world if you didn't have internet?
iPad.
If you didn't have internet.
Oh, it didn't have internet. Newspaper.
There's your clue.
Newspaper.
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 Very good. I helped her a little bit. But
Yeah, it
she's-
helped me a whole lot.
Newspapers. That's cute, Brandy. I like it. Dorothy, we're having grilled salmon, broccoli, and baked sweet potatoes. You know, Dorothy, you are a healthy cook. Dorothy, you're outdoing yourself. That looks good. Kathy, it is good. Simple. Now, that chicken was cooked with, I don't even think we put salt in it. Just salt, just a little salted butter. And it was just boiled till it was done, tender, falling apart. And then we put it in the refrigerator. Then we add it through the week. It's part of our meal prep. If we buy chicken, then we cook chicken. We fry some. We may do all kinds of stuff. Barbecue some. But we'll usually cook a good breast or two. Mm-hmm. Now this looks like a lot of chicken. It's probably just one big breast. She fixed two. And we eat some already. So we're probably down to one big breast there. But you know, chicken these days, the breasts are so big. You can get a lot out of them if you cut them right, if you cook them right. Hello, Shirley. Looks great, Kathy says. Good afternoon, Betty. No supper, upset stomach. Marcia, I feel you. That's one reason we're having this a little blander than a meatloaf or something, because that was on the table. My stomach's been bothering me yesterday and last night a little bit, and I don't know why. And I just feel...
I think he's coming down with something.
I've had a little bit of a headache too. I think it's sinuses. My friend was sick last week. I wasn't too sympathetic. You know, I said stuff like, oh, You just need to get some more sleep. There's no symptoms of body aches or anything like that. It's just an overall feeling of tired and just not feeling your best, and your stomach's a little out of whack, a little bit of a headache, that kind of thing. I've been doing that since Saturday evening. Marsha, I hope you and me both gets better. Hi, John and Mama from beautiful J, Oklahoma.
Oh, wow.
Hi, Miss Kim. How are you? Hi, Bridget. Hi, folks. Hi, Brenda. It looks yummy. Hi, John and Mama. Hi, Gabriel. How are you? Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Mary. Linda Brown. Deborah. Sarah. Oh, boy. I got a great one. Joke. All right, Sarah. Let's hear it. Angela Britt says, Happy Tuesday.
That's right.
Angela, you're always upbeat and positive. I just love it. Laundry time. Whew, no washing machine at home. Oh, Judy. That's hard times with no washing machine. Sarah says, Hey, Mama, why did the Avon lady walk funny? Now, Sarah, you didn't give me the answer. You'll have to give me the answer.
Why did
I don't know. Sarah, are you still here?
don't know.
It's untelling.
From all the walking and ringing doorbells.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, Mama. Here's another one. We don't have the answer to Sarah's. Hey, Mama. What do you call a dinosaur that crashes his car?
a dinosaur that crashes his car.
She may not know that one, Brandy.
A demolition store.
Well, Mama, there's a dinosaur and it's called a T-Rex.
Oh, I should know that.
And this is a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I wouldn't know that one.
Yeah, that should have to know about T-Rex. Mama's not into. But that's a good one. I like it. So we'll say the whole joke. Hey, Mama, what do you call a dinosaur that crashes his car? A Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh,
Instead of Rex, I like it. Piggy. Mama, what is the most expensive piece of jewelry you'll ever wear? Probably a wedding band. Piggy. Folks, if you can, put the answers with them, because then I spend all that trying to find them.
most expensive jewelry that I wear.
I can't think of what it was. Hey, Mama.
Oh,
What?
piece of, a watch piece.
Hey, Mama, what good? I don't understand that, Susie.
What good?
It says, what good let us pay to the celery?
What?
Answer, don't stalk me. I think we had a typo, Susie. Hello, John and Mama. Hope y'all are doing well. We are, Kenna. Hi from South Carolina. Hey there, Dawn. Getting gas and then Pam's going to the gas station and the grocery store. Yeah, Pam, I'd say yuck
Bless
too.
her heart.
I'd say yuck. I hate both of them. No, Julie, I reject that statement.
What is it?
Julie Brassfield. No. She says, oh no, John, be careful. My flu started off like this. No, Julie. No. No, it's just one of them things.
You ain't gonna claim it, are you?
No, I just need some rest and some hot tea or something. Some y'all's tea. Julie. Thanks for the heads up, Julie, but I really hope you're wrong. What are you having? I just came on. Sarah, lay your eyes on that beauty right there. So, Sarah, what I did, Mama had cooked some chicken this weekend. Believe it or not, she only fixed 2 large breasts, and this was just the crumbled up bits. And I cooked it for just a little while. She cooked it, boiled it, done. I put it in this y'all. This is a y'all skillet, so it heats so good and even. And I cooked that chicken a little bit more. Then I dumped in a can of diced tomatoes. I dumped in 1 can of drained veg oil. This is just corn and whatever else is in there, carrots, potatoes, all the goodies. And then I let that cook, and I put about 2 tablespoons of this in there, which is just roasted red pepper strips. And then I put about a half a cup, I guess, of this sweet chili sauce. Stirred all that down, let it marinate, and then I added about a half a can of water, that veg oil water. Just filtered water out of the sink.
Rice.
Yeah, and then I dumped 1 pack of that Ben's garden veggie rice in here, and that was it. That's it. No salt, no pepper, no shakers were disturbed in the making of this meal, because I figured the stuff had enough salt in it, and I didn't even put black pepper in it. Probably the first thing I ever cooked, didn't put black pepper in it.
I was going to say that. You don't usually not put pepper on stuff.
Didn't even shake a shake, because it was just quick and easy. We've made that before several times. I don't know if we made it on here. And I'll tell you something else it's good for. And I'm going to tell you for you people who can do it. I like to take that same kind of mixture there, and I have put a little barbecue sauce in it, or not, and make chicken nachos. And just warm my nachos, and then put that on it, and put a little sour cream on it, a little chopped onion, and then eat the chicken nachos with it. I've done that before. But you could do that in a flour tortilla, and warm it up a little bit, maybe grill it, and make a delicious chicken burrito, and put you some white sauce over it with all the goodies. And that's good. I've done that. Chicken and vegetables is such an easy thing to put in a lot of things. You could dump every bit of that right there into a casserole dish, put you some saltine crackers, not saltine, Ritz crackers on it with a little bit of butter, put your crackers in there, and put you some cheese on it, and bake a beautiful casserole with that. There's endless possibilities with a dish like this. Like today, we're just having it plain old, just rice and chicken and vegetables. If we have some left over, which it looks like we do,
we have burritos.
We could have burritos, Mama said. Now, I want y'all to listen to her. She didn't say that beautiful chicken casserole like you might think she would. She said, let's have them burritos. She loves Mexican food. She loves cream cheese with hot pepper jelly. Only thing she don't love is when I start shaking a shaker. And then she starts hollering at me. But she does
hot stuff.
She don't like hot, but she does like a lot of the stuff. A lot of it. If you want to splurge on calories and everything else, all you'd have to do is put you some queso cheese in there, or buy that jar of queso cheese and dump in there. Something else I could have done with this, if I wanted to, instead of putting diced tomatoes and vegetables, I could have just done the chicken and the rice and put a jar of salsa in there. And that would have been very good.
I like this better than I think I would.
Mama would like the milder vegetables, so I knew that's what. And this is just all one big thing. If I had fixed chicken and done 2 vegetables, this would have been about the same thing. But this is just quick and easy.
Oh, yeah.
And Mama eats it good.
I clean my plate.
She cleans her plate. She gets a star. I got a chart up on the side of the fridge.
You don't do it.
I give her a star.
I'm going to put me one up there. I used to like to get stars.
She used to do me that way. I had it was a chore chart. And if I got all my stars, I got, was it $3 I used to get for allowance?
Yeah.
I know it was a pitiful wage.
You didn't buy nothing out of it. Tell them about your cousin. Got more money than you, but she had to buy stuff out of hers.
I don't remember, Mom.
Yeah, Melanie had to buy her stuff she wanted.
Wow.
You just splurged yours.
I think it was $3. Was my first allowance. $3 in my hand, $5 in my teacup. What does that mean? Well, I'll tell you what that means. Right here behind us, this used to be different. This doorway wasn't here. The door was all the way down there in the very corner. Way down there. And then this was solid. And right there where that doorway is, there was a china cabinet. The one's in the dining room now. And that old bazooka bubble gum dishes that are in there. There was a teacup and a saucer sitting in there just pretty. And there was, it was all fixed up for a china cabinet because this was our dining room here when I was a kid. And there was 5 $1 bills rolled up in that teacup. And every morning I'd grab one of them.
And some quarters.
And 5 quarters. 5 quarters, 5 $1 bills. So I'd grab $1, and because Mama would be gone to work before I leave. Granny would be here. But I'd grab $1.25 and go to the bus. The $1 would get my lunch. The quarter would get my ice cream. I think the $1 actually would get me a lunch and a milk.
Yeah.
Back in the day. And that's how I remember them dollars in that. And it's funny, after I got grown, years later, I was in there one day and there was some dollars in that cup and there was some quarters.
Still in.
And I said, Mama, is this my lunch money and my ice cream money? And she said, well, technically it's not. She said, but I put the money in there for your daddy, and if he needs extra when he's here, that's when he retired. She said he knows where it's at, and he can grab him if he's going to run and get a pop or something. And I said, so you using my old ice cream teacup and my lunch teacup for daddy now? And she said, well, I might put more than $1 for him. Old habits die hard, don't they, Mama?
Yeah. But I always kept you plenty of money in there.
There was always a few dollars in there. There's probably dollars in that teacup in there right now if we went out.
I think I cleaned them out.
I bet she did too. She ain't gonna leave $1 in there. But we would.
I used to keep dollars and quarters in it all the time for you to have whatever.
If that china cat was in here now, you know what would be in that teacup?
Money.
You know what it'd be used for?
Egg money.
That's where we keep our egg money. We got a place on the mantle now. We keep our egg money right by the front door, so we know where our egg money is. All right, Mama, you got anything you want to add tonight?
No, everything was good.
I don't feel bad. Like I don't feel like I need to go to bed with a hot water.
I feel like I need to go to bed.
I don't feel bad. I just feel like, as my daddy would say, he used to call it old brown headache, and I don't know where he ever got that from. I think it just meant it wasn't a big scary one. It was just coming on bad. Nagging headache. I just have a little bit of a headache, but I believe it's sinuses. And it will go away. And I just feel a little, I don't know, like I need a V8.
You better listen to her, that lady that told you it's like the flu. Get prepared for it. Get ready.
Mama, I ain't claiming it.
Take you some medicine.
Julie, I ain't claiming the flu. I'm going to say, devil is a lie. We ain't having that here. I've been out everywhere. I went to the Walmart. And Walmart, I don't know. I've not been to Walmart much. Not that I don't like it. And we've ordered stuff from there, but I'm talking about going in. It was full on midday on Friday last week. I mean, like Christmas. I mean, like a snow was coming and folks was stocking up on bread and milk sandwiches.
Everything. Everybody was in.
And I asked our friend, John, that comes here. He goes to Walmart every day. His family, they go to Walmart. And he'll say, I come down there every day. And but they're the type of people that if they need bread and bologna, they go get bread and bologna. They don't cook a lot, and they get what they need, and they come home and they use it. And it's not that far for them as it is us. But I digress. He says it's that way all the time. He said it's always crowded.
I hadn't been there.
I hadn't either. Is it always crowded? I will tell you this one thing. I took a little look through the eggs. I thought it was a museum of the most expensive eggs. $9.
Fabergé eggs.
Fabergé. I don't know what it's called. They was important, and that was behind a glass door. I thought they've got them locked up, probably. Yeah. Used to. Well, y'all see me all the time at church. I'll say, I'll bring some deviled eggs. That's a good dinner. Or you'll make egg salads, sandwiches, or we'll just whoop up a cake. If somebody brings you a cake now, it's expensive.
Especially them, it calls for 6 eggs.
Woo! 6 eggs. That's some cake, ain't it? I'll still do deviled eggs if I want to. We'll see. Hope they'll come down. Flu is going around. Sure, I know around, but it's going around us. It ain't stopping here.
You put no vacancy.
No vacancy.
No more jokes for me.
I have had a headache like yours, Sean. Deb, it ain't the flu. We ain't claiming it, Deb. You just say it's just a headache. It's gonna go away. Need rest. I think that's right, Carolyn. I think I do need some rest. I didn't sleep the best last night. Hello, John and Mama. Supper look good. Is that what you're going to say, Linda? Hi from Georgia. Hey, Jello. J-E-L-L-O. Amble says, okay. Hello, John and Mama. I don't see more hey mamas. Hello, Carol. Hey, John and Mama from beautiful Winter Haven, Florida. Hey, Sue.
Wow, that sounds wonderful.
Good evening, John and Mama. Staunch. I don't know what that means. Hi, John and Mama from Mandeville, L.A. Roast beef, po' boy tonight. Ooh, somebody else was having that, Regina. Please keep a check on your temperature. Headache can be a symptom of COVID.
Ooh.
Connie Barnes. You're right, though. Headaches, too. I was feeling okay till I started talking to y'all now. I just feel like I can't sit here any longer.
Oh. You are looking.
Y'all better be glad I ain't one of them hypochondriacs. You would have me sick.
You are looking weak-eyed.
Oh. I'm not either, Mom. I'm looking bright-eyed. I'm looking like somebody who don't have the COVID or the flu. I don't even have a headache anymore.
You talked yourself out of it.
I tell you what, I did start this morning drinking extra water. That'll flush something out, won't it? I'm going to go to bed early tonight. I didn't go to bed till late last night. That's the truth.
And you didn't sleep good.
And I didn't sleep at all. I mean, I don't know what it was. I felt nervous. Now, I don't know if y'all know me or not, but I'm not that nervous type of person. I just don't get nervous. And I really wasn't nervous, like I was scared or anything. I was just fidgety. You ever get fidgety?
Yeah, I get fidgety a lot.
I don't run unless something big's chasing me. But last night I think I could have run around the house.
Yeah.
I started to get up and get to clean. I thought, you'll keep Mama awake all night. I do. If it would have been
you can keep me awake if you clean.
I thought
I don't care one bit to stay awake.
I thought I'm gonna get up from here and do something because I can't lay here no more. I'm not a layer. No, I can't do it. I got up and read. Is what I did a little while, and then I thought you better go sleep. And I don't know what it was, but I was fine. I started. If it had been summertime, you know exactly what I would have done.
You would have went out on the porch.
I'd have went out on the back porch in that swing, and I'd woke them babies up, and I'd say, "Come here to me." And we'd have sat out there and dodged coyotes.
They chased something last night. I think.
I know. I loved it. You know what? I like to sleep, but I know them babies, and they don't bark at nothing. Like they would not bark. They'll go. You won't hear them bark for 3 days if there ain't nothing out there. But if they bark, something is there. Now, I can usually tell if it's a person. That's a different bark. I've told you that. But when they get to barking and running, I think you go, babies. Protect us. Whatever it is, don't need to be here. Get rid of it. John said the other day he went around the back. He come in the front, and he went around the back to do something. And he said, they come off that porch. He said, they was a growling and a barking trying to eat me up. He said, have they seen who I was? Because they know John. They love him. He's been here with them since they was both here. Mm-hmm. And he said, when they seen it was me, they ran to me and wanted me to pet them. I said, of course. And he said, but they're good watchdogs. I said, they are. They really are. But I don't even care to hear them bark. Because they don't bark unnecessarily. And they're not
Well,
that
they didn't last long.
They ain't the type of dog that just bark for no reason. You know, some dogs just are barking at the moon or the stars or whatever. If they're barking, something is there. Oliver has got a birthday coming up, 23rd of next month. He is a year old. Abby, I have to guess at her age, but here's what I did. She came here the day after Christmas, 26th day of December, a year ago.
2 years ago.
No, remember she had Oliver right after she got here.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Mama corrects me sometimes she's wrong, but I let her go.
It was a year this December.
I roll with it.
Past December.
Anyway, I thought she was fully grown then, but I think she was just about 8 months old. So I'm counting her as being a year and 8 months in December the 26th. Yeah, she's a year and 8 months, I think. She's just a pup. She's just a little bit older than Oliver. Because the reason I know that is I watched him grow up. And I see how big he was. And I thought she was big when she came here, or big enough. But I went back and looked at pictures from the first day she came. And she's grown a lot since then. Her facial features have changed. You can tell she's grown up a lot. She was more of a pup. And that's when all that chewing and stuff was going on.
Oh, and she's been in where I planted my lettuce and my onions. She's been in it, made holes, scuttered around and stuff. There ain't nothing going to come up in there. And
I hadn't told you this.
You seen a squirrel out there, I bet.
I've seen some squirrels.
No, this is a big body hole. It ain't a little squirrel hole. It was her.
Them squirrels dig big holes and they wallow. I think the squirrels are trying to. That's probably what they was barking at the other night.
It was her up in there. She gets in that dirt. And the only place she got is where I dug up the dirt and got the grass off and cleaned it up and fixed it. She got in there and laid in it and dug around in it.
Did you see her?
Huh?
Did you see her?
No.
Circumstantial
I'm
evidence.
going to take paw prints and see.
I'll look on the video camera.
Take paw
Squirrels.
prints.
Squirrels. You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to go to the dollar store and buy one of them baby pools and lay it out there and put dirt in it. They love dirt.
I know it.
I could put me a...
You bought a pool like that for, what was it?
Lindsay.
Golden
She's a
Retriever.
golden retriever. We filled it full of water for her.
She loved it.
I'll
She
get me a
played.
baby pool. And I'll fill it full of potting soil. Or half full. That'll do it right there, Mama.
Mm-hmm. That won't keep them out of the garden.
Let me ask you a question, Miss Davis.
Mm-hmm. Okay, ask.
Did you or did you not have a fence around it?
No, I took them
Okay,
up.
then there you go. I think that right there's
I
enough
took them
said.
up to get it cleaned
Just answer
up.
the question.
Cleaned up.
Just answer the question. There was no fence around said raised bed.
Yeah, not that part. Because I took it all up and cleaned it up.
I rest my
Yeah.
case.
I'll put it the next time, I'll tell you that.
And the said squirrels saw there was no fence, and they knew anything they did was free, just the dog would get the blame.
Mm-hmm.
And they just riddled that little section, which it froze out.
Yeah.
There wasn't nothing going to come up out there.
I know, it probably froze. That's the reason I ain't too upset over it.
And those squirrels dug big old holes and made big old wallers, trying to blame it on them babies.
Mm-hmm. Probably covering up my stuff more deeper so it wouldn't freeze.
That's probably what it was. She saw how cold it was. She's out there trying to lay on it to keep it warm.
Uh-huh. We better
Let's
go.
just take a little vote. If you think it was squirrels, write squirrels. If you think it was Abby, put Abby. And let's just see what the verdict is. You are like the jury. You all are the jury here.
I know who done it.
Squirrels. Your Honor, I rest my case. We have proven this in the past, Mama. One of them even wrote a whole poem about it.
Mm.
Let's see. I'm going to get to the verdict down here. They had the baby pools out at the dollar store already. Good,
Ooh,
Randy.
wow.
I'll get us one and see if them babies wants one. Fox squirrels. Darla's right. It could have been a new breed of fox squirrel. Chipmunks, Kendra said. Faye, I had to delete that comment.
What'd she say?
She said
Abby?
squirrels.
Huh? Oh, she said the squirrels done it. Uh-huh.
Faye, don't say that.
No, the Abby done it.
Sherry. Angela Britt.
Abby.
Angela.
Abby done it.
No, they're all saying squirrels, Mama. We gotta go.
You're telling one now. You're telling that story.
Can you see it, Mama? Can you see what they got?
No, I can't see what it says.
Squirrel. They all said squirrels. Everybody said squirrels.
I can go back and read it later.
There's a couple of Abbies.
I know who done it.
There's a picture of a squirrel. Thank you, Alicia. Thank God you showed up. And Sandra says squirrels. Thank you, Sandra. Susie. Squirrels dug up the tulips and ate the bulbs. Yeah, they will. Ginger Stewart.
Are they letting you down?
What shall I tell Abby? Kelly. We're going to have to end this. Okay, the decision's over. Just gonna quit talking about it. Mama, say goodbye.
Let's see if I can read it.
Just say goodbye, Mama. We gotta go.
And goodbye, Mama. And God bless you all. Bye-bye.
Y'all gonna have to pray about this. Bye, y'all. See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bunch of meanies. Bye.